Well, is Apple declaring a war on Netflix and Amazon? The tech giant is reportedly about to get way more serious about TV and movies. That's according to the Wall Street Journal. Apple is preparing to push into original scripted content. Apple's ambition to become a bigger player in Hollywood would catapult them into an arena that's currently dominated by Amazon and Netflix. Dan Ackerman, senior editor from CNET, joins me now on set. Okay, what do you know, Dan, about Apple's plans?
You know, Apple, in some cases, they're very ahead of the game. They're very at the forefront. In other cases, they kind of catch up later. And it seems like everybody's been making a ton of noise about original online content, whether it's Netflix, whether it's Amazon with all their Amazon Prime shows, even Hulu. So now apparently Apple wants to get in on this too and make their own high-end, high-gloss TV programs.
So does that include movies as well?
It could include movies. People think of it as kind of TV content because a lot of it is episodic. A lot of it is based on that traditional sort of HBO model.
I know everyone who dreams about having a series of some sort pitches to Netflix, but should they now be pitching to Apple as well, you think?
I mean, they used to pitch to the networks, and then they said, okay, I'm going to pitch to cable. Okay, now I'm going to pitch to Netflix. That was the hot place. If anyone could be the next step in a hot place to pitch a show to, it would definitely be Apple, because they have an almost unlimited budget, even though they'll probably get a lot of these shows from third-party producers who make them on their own.
And how soon could we see this happen?
You know, we might see something by the end of the year, and maybe bundled in with the Apple Music subscription service that they already have, which would expand it from being just music to music and video.
And how much does that cost?
Right now, I think it's about $10 a month.
$10 a month, okay. We know that Apple didn't have a great quarter. It was actually, they didn't turn a profit, right, is my understanding. They did turn a profit, but it wasn't up. So I want to ask you, is this coming out because their bottom line hasn't been doing too well?
You know, sometimes you're a hardware company, or maybe you're a content company, and the hardware business has plateaued in a lot of ways. Everyone has a smartphone. The iPhone 7 wasn't that much different from the iPhone 6s. They had new MacBooks late last year, which were very cool, but again, not that much different. So clearly you have to move into new areas, and original content creation is not something they've traditionally done, but it's a wide open field where a lot of people are making a lot of money.
You know, Netflix and Amazon do this so well. Can Apple really compete with them?
But remember, Netflix and Amazon have only been doing it for a couple of years. I mean, they've ramped up very quickly, and I think if anybody can get in there on a big business, remember when Apple went to the big screen phones that everyone else already had for years, then everybody bought that iPhone 6.
Good point.